What is up, Niners Nation? What's going on? As you can see, I'm here by myself. Your boy Niner Nation. I already messed it up. It's all good. But he's gone for today, and it'll just be by myself. Um, a few things we'll talk about today is the 2022 Pro Bowl nominations from the 49ers that I believe truly deserve it. And the beef, you can say, with Matthew Stafford and the safety. Um, Sorry about that. With Jimmy Ward and yeah, and after this, I'll be discussing that. Yeah.
Now, 8 seconds to go, third down. They only have time for two plays no matter what. So Rice goes out to the left. And if you want to take one crack, maybe he's the guy you should go for. Young almost falls down. Throws to the end zone.
Welcome back, guys. So I don't know if you guys been seeing this, but Jimmy Ward had a couple of things to say on Matthew Stafford, throwing him a lot of shade. Jimmy Ward, let's pull it up right here. Obviously, Jimmy had something to say about Matthew Stafford because he joined our rival team, Los Angeles Rams. He said, I like Stafford, but they still will have the same players, and he'll be throwing the ball to Ward, told Grant. So um, he joined Grant Cohn's podcast a couple, say, not a couple, maybe about a week ago. Him and Jimmy have been communicating, and he joined his podcast. Like I said, a week ago, he said, let me pull it up right here. He said they went and traded Jared Goff, who went to the playoffs several times and went to the Super Bowl. Yeah, he lost. He went to the Super Bowl through. I've seen that with Matthew Stafford. I'm saying he's still great. I believe he's a top 10 quarterback, maybe top 5. I don't think he will see. I'm just saying I'm going off what I see in Jared Goff, those boys to the Super Bowl. And that was not the comment he threw at Matthew Stafford. Um, he says, all right, I think this is the actual one. He's the same quarterback who was in Detroit Lions and still didn't go to the playoffs and had Megatron. What was the problem over there in Detroit? Are you going to blame the city? What was the problem? Was it money? If the city didn't have enough money to bring players over there, why even have an NFL team? That's the big question mark. So a little bit of shade throwing to Matthew Stafford, obviously, who's joined our rival, the LA Rams. I don't know what you guys think. It's definitely something out of the ballpark. I definitely didn't see this coming from Jimmy Ward, but yeah, it's Matthew Stafford. I believe he didn't reply, but um, Matthew Stafford did join um, the Detroit Lions in 2009 of the defeated season, and he was the number one overall pick from Georgia. Um, let's see. In his first year, he threw for 4,000 yards. And, ooh, no, I'm reading this wrong. Sorry, guys. His first year, it was 2,000 yards and a sophomore slump of 500, which doesn't seem right to me. I think I have a really bad source here. Um, but yeah, as I know of, is that Matthew has only made the postseason 3 times and hasn't had a postseason victory with the Detroit Lions, but obviously their organization is different from the LA Rams. But we'll see in the near future. Very close. Um, um, so yeah, that's the drama that's going on. Pretty nothing to overreact, but something to share out. Another thing that we'll be talking about today is Pro Bowls and my picks, who I believe who might go from the San Francisco 49ers. And yeah, I'll get into that even more. And yeah, let me start it off. Say, I'm not a big Pro Bowl guy. I mean, anyone can make it to the Pro Bowl. You just got to share links now. It's not the same how it was back then. Um, I definitely think that it shouldn't be fan voting. I mean, you see a lot of really elite players not make it to the Pro Bowl, and some average player make it to the Pro Bowl, which I do not agree with. I believe that it should be based on how that player has been doing, his kind of marking on the NFL, like how is he shaping it, and his stats wise. But the NFL has different plans, but I'm just a guy on the stream, right? But um, my top Niner players is to go. I mean, I'm basing this off as like there's some guys like him, but he's playing at a level that not a lot of players are playing. So, um, you can see this consistently. A lot of Niners, very few. I mean, maybe 3 or 4 Niners each year are going to Pro Bowl, and I'll say number one is because there's no one like him. It's Kyle Juszczyk. I mean, he's the number one at this, and he's no one can do what he does in the NFL, and that's why I believe he's number one. He's always consistently in the Pro Bowl, and another player I believe is George Kittle. He's definitely top 5 in my opinion. Maybe top 2, but not 2. um, he's that player when he's not in our offense that you can't really rely on anyone else. You kind of saw it. You kind of saw it with Charlie Warner. Jordan Reed last season, and I just really um, hope to see him there. Obviously, but he's definitely a top tight end in the league, and especially in NFC because Travis Kelsey, Darren Waller, guess he's a top tight end now, who's really came out the last couple of seasons. Um, but yeah, those are the Niners I see who are going. I have more, but right now, I um, I let's see what else. Okay, so I have more players. Um, I really think a really top left tackle in the league right now is obviously our guy, the guy who makes millions of dollars, who just got a big contract. It's Trent Williams. He's he's the man. The man. you you can definitely see him in the Pro Bowl, and I believe he made it last season as well. And I definitely want to see him there, and I believe that he could make it there as well. Um, he's gonna be representing the Niners, I believe, and yeah. Um, see another player. What's gone on the defensive side? Um, I'll pick the 2019 Defensive Rookie of the Year player, and it's Nick Bosa. Um, I definitely want to see him there, and I believe he can. He's so impactful, and he's definitely gonna make a difference maker. And he's my top guys to make it to the Pro Bowl. Um, what's gone? Um, uh, guys, I'm running blank. This is really hard. um, but, um, let's see. I'll say another player. What else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Um, my mind's really blank. Um, a receiver. I believe either these players can take it. I think Brandon Ayuk and Debo Samuel. Um, I think it can be both. So it's either one who's gonna have the higher season, the better season, I should say. Um, what's called? I believe those player out of them two is really gonna have. It's gonna be a really good competition between both of them, and I feel like both of them playing together, it's gonna make each other better. So I really gonna see like them, you know, climbing up the ladder, you should say, and yeah, um, another Pro Bowl player. God, my mind is just blank. Obviously, our quarterback on the defense is Fred Warner. I mean, man, I'm just not wrapping my head right now. But um, Fred Warner, he's made the Pro Bowl, I believe. Yeah, he did make it last year. Um, um, he he's gonna be those guys that you know. I feel like he can make the Pro Bowl consistently, and his All Pro season last year, I feel like he's gonna lead off to that. But we'll just have to see. Um, you know, um, he's never had to deal with a lot of injuries, but you know, mostly stays healthy, and you know, he's gonna build up the stat sheet, and he's gonna have an amazing year. Um, those are those players who I believe, based off being realistically, I believe those players could end up in the Pro Bowl, and yeah. Um, what else? We could. Yeah, I really thought I was gonna fit this in an hour. Hmm. What should we talk about? Some exciting news. Um, Preseason is coming. Today is the start of. Um, I believe it's the practicing. Their practicing starts this week, and it's it's mandatory now. OTAs are done with, and some things to know out is obviously, um, now that there are more people in the training camp, would be more talent, not just people trying to make the roster or trying to get a cut. And I believe it's now the time for those third strings or second strings to step up, even though I believe there's not going to be much drastically change. But, you know, I could be wrong. The quarterback um, fight, I guess, will be more intense coming up. People are excited to see Trey Lance as well as myself. Uh, a lot of people are going to make these assumptions after the preseason games, because Trey Lance will be playing, and obviously, if he plays lights out, we're gonna Trey Lance, week one. But I'm excited to see some players from last year who are recovering from injuries. Um, yeah, and um, I believe that's in 3 weeks. No, it's probably more. Um, and the start of the regular season starts September. A lot of things coming up in the NFL world, but um, this is a Niners page, so um, pull up some news. So week one, for the preseason matchup would be against you can say our enemies now, Kansas City Chiefs, Week 1, August 14th, 5:30 p.m. at Levi Stadium. I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to see some Trey Lance. I want to see what he's really made of. He's. I feel like he's gonna have a really good performance. I'm excited. Um, I really want some hype from him, and that is August 14th. September 12th would be our second game, preseason game. It will be against the Detroit Lions. Um, 10 a.m. and it would be on Fox. So we'll be playing over there in Detroit. Um, September 19th will be at the Philadelphia Eagles. 10 a.m. Like I said, it'll be short. It'll be shortly. Um, Excited for preseason, ready to see the rookies and all those people who have worked their butt off. And yeah, mm, can't wait for that, man. um, what else? Hmm. Um, let's see here. What else can we talk about, guys? What else? Um, hmm. um, let's talk to Jimmy and Trey deal. Um, I don't have much. I thought I would make it through the hour, but I'm barely coming up the halfway point. I still got 7 more minutes. So I'm sorry, guys. My first time, but no excuses. Let's keep going. Um, let's talk Jimmy and Trey. Obviously Trey was our third overall pick, and a lot of fans happy, unhappy. Um, for me, I see it as more as the future. Um, Currently, I think it's still Jimmy until um, I don't think it's whether Trey can do his thing. I feel like people still want to see Jimmy play. I believe um, the only way Trey would start this year is if um, Jimmy could play lights out and we rest our starters um, until the end. And or we have injuries inside the quarterback room and we are forced to start Trey. but I don't want to see Trey start early because he's so young. Um, I believe that could hurt his. That could hurt his. I'm going blank. That could hurt his focus and his preparation when he actually starts. So I believe that it'll be smarter to play him afterwards. And yeah, but um, what else to talk about? Kind of don't want to get into this because um, it's old news. Like who wants like to hear this when they hear it so many times? But I'm just running blank and um, um, what else to talk about? Um, let's let's talk about um, man, what is there to talk about? It's really hard. Um, it's late July. Um, not a lot of news, but um, yeah. Um, man, there's nothing. Uh, um, and, um, let's see what. I'm sorry, guys. Some news. I don't know. It's pretty kind of old. It's pretty kind of old. It's kind of old. 49ers wave linebacker Nathan Gary. If you guys haven't seen this, this is literally the funniest video. In college, Nathan Gary was um he was playing Josh Allen and his former college team, and he intercepted the ball and just handed it straight to Josh Allen. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But let me read the article. Um, Gary was originally drafted in the Philadelphia Eagles in the fifth round, 84th overall of the 2017 NFL draft. So he's not that old. Throughout his 4-year career with the Eagles, he appeared in 46 games, 22 starts, and registered 146 tackles and defended 10 passes. He got 3.5 stacks, 3 interceptions. He actually has a pick six and one fumble recovery to go, along with the 20 tackles on special teams. He also saw actions in 6 postseason contests, 1 start, and added 6 tackles. And in 2020, Gary started all 7 in which he appeared and finished with 55 tackles and 2 passes defended. 1 sack. He signed with the 49ers as a free agent in March 29, 2021. A 26-year-old native of Sioux Falls. Gary attended the University of Nebraska, where he appeared in 50 games, started 40, and finished with 273 tackles and 19 passes defended, 13 interceptions, forced 3 fumbles, 2.2 sacks, and fumble recovery as a safety at the school. A third-team All-American section as a senior in 2016, he finished the season with 74 tackles and 8 passes defended, 4 interceptions, and half a sack. So yeah, I think this was, if I'm not mistaken, wow, this was like a month ago, over a month ago. He was the guy who intercepted Nick Mullins in the Philadelphia Eagles game and took it to the house. Remember that game? I was like, get Nick Mullins out of here. I was so mad, and obviously, I don't have hatred to Nick Mullins. Well, um, I found him kind of cool. His story was amazing, and um, he was he was something. Now he's in the Eagles now, so um, so yeah. Um, Almost forgot. Today is Trey Williams. Trey Williams. Wait. Oh, sorry. Today is Trey Williams' birthday. Happy birthday to him. And yeah. Um, I'm gonna read this article. Um, no, this is old news. Let's see here. Um, let's see here. Um, well, um, man, There's no. Um, man. Just, um, come on, man. I don't have nothing. Um, what can we talk about? What can we talk about? Um, I'm gonna talk about um the 49ers 2021 draft selections and who I think is gonna emerge into a star or would help the team. Um, I'm gonna start. I'm not gonna start with Trey Lance because obviously you really hope. I mean, I really don't hope. I hope, but like I definitely expect him to be here in this organization for 10, 15 years, or as long as he can. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about um, all of them. And yeah, so actually, that's gonna come up after this. I'm supposed to run a ad, and the next few minutes. So um, let me say this. I'm trying to pull it up. Um, um, I know the players we drafted. I just don't want to get them mixed up. So I'm really trying the best. Um, but I'm not. Um, Okay. We are running an ad, so yeah. No, take this. All right, welcome back. For some of you guys, I don't know if it continues on Twitch, but um, I'm going to talk about what I was planning on. Our second round selection was Aaron Banks. He's a guard out of Notre Dame. I seen a couple of his clips. He's big. He's not the typical Niners um, offensive lineman, but I definitely think that we could really benefit off of him. Um, I could say that he's not the run. Um, he's not a running offensive line like for the run game, but um, usually the 49ers draft these smaller type offensive linemen, and this guy's just big. He to give you an idea, um, he's um, um, he's 6'5" and 338. Um, I think I got the I got the right one. Um, yeah, we usually get the well, he's not that like tall, but well, for an offensive lineman, but um, he's one of the bigger cats. But I believe that was a really good draft selection coming in at round number 3. This is one of my favorites. He's gonna be electrifying coming in. It's Trey Sermon. Um, Seeing him in Ohio State was just phenomenon. He's really this underrated player. coming out of the running back class of 2021, and I'm excited with the injury with Wilson. I see him carrying it more, and in my opinion, he should maybe be the one or two back behind either Raheem or Wilson, Jeff Wilson. I believe Raheem is in that career range where he's not the number one back anymore, but we'll have to see with that. And um, he's also the guy's pretty jacked. Let me see his height and weight. Well, um, he is registered as 6 foot tall and weighs about 215. His body maneuver is he has the ability to do a lot of things. Um, I believe he's gonna be a good player for us. Um, it's I s- I definitely believe that he should have gone more higher, but for us, that's such a good steal for us, I believe. And coming in at um, let's see, who's our other third rounder was Ambry Thomas, um, the cornerback from Michigan. I seen a lot of his clips as well, but in my opinion, oh, um, in my opinion, he was and there's something playing. Sorry, guys, this is a um, this is a website that I'm looking at, Pro Football Focus, and it's running an ad. Um, I seen a lot of him, and I seen a lot of Diomedor Lenord, which is confusing because he's not coming up on here, but he has also shown a little bit of glance in OTA's rookie. Well, I should say rookie minicamp, not OTAs. Um, and yeah, he was a really good selection. I feel like this draft has a really long potential here in the 49ers. Um, um, coming in the fifth round, we got Jalen Moore, an offensive guard of in Western Michigan. Um, we were really focusing on beefing up our offensive guard. Um, I don't know if that will be his position coming in, but um, it says here that he's 6'4". Um, and he's 6'4" and 311 pounds. So a little bit taller than Aaron Banks, but um, and I believe I said around this guy seems a little bit bigger, and yeah, and it's playing more ads. No, go away. um, our other fifth rounder, I'm not gonna even try. Actually, I'm gonna try it. Talanoa Hoang. Not the best, but I did heard of him. Um, I think he was a 4 or 5 star coming out of high school. He's been battling with injuries all throughout his college days, and stop playing ads. Um, yeah, and no, um, our last pick, Elijah Mitchell. I really liked him. He compared himself to Alvin Kamara, which is phenomenon because we all know Alvin Kamara, and he's one of the best running back. And I like how he compared him to Alvin Kamara. He is more of a backfield player, so he would go to the right, and he can really catch the ball. His specialties isn't just running; it's also um, going out and uh, really be a dual running back off the line of scrimmage. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. This was a disaster. I definitely feel I should get better. And but yeah, other than that, follow us at Niners Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and we recently got on Famio, I believe. So check us out there. Um, yeah, thank you for tuning in. Peace out.
Now, 8 seconds to go, third down. They only have time for 2 plays no matter what. So Rice goes out to the left. And if you want to take one crack, maybe he's the guy you should go for.